This video is going to be all about Sienna Mae. That's right, after being completely cancelled a few weeks ago, it looks like Sienna is done repenting and now back on the internet without a care in the world. Now, for those of you who don't know, let's rewind a little and talk about exactly why Sienna was forced to take a hiatus from social media. Now, in the first week of June, there were tons of allegations against Sienna for being abusive to her then boyfriend, Jack Wright. It all started when one of Jack's friends, Mason Rizzo, called Sienna out on his Twitter account, saying that it was hard for him to see people praising Sienna on the internet when, in real life, she was giving his friend Jack death threats and abusing him to no end. Now, that kicked off some serious drama, where people found out that Sienna and Jack had broken up, with a number of Jack's other friends coming online to testify against Sienna's behavior with Jack. Jack's brother, James Wright, also retweeted Mason's tweet with a comment, "This is why I couldn't just let it go and stay out of it," clapping back at Sienna, who had previously asked him to stay out of her relationship. As a response to all of this, Sienna came out and denied all allegations of sexual abuse and said that she would be handling the matter offline with Jack, his family, and of course, Mason.
"I did not sexually assault Jack Wright."
But that didn't last long, as a 17-year-old posted a 7-minute-long YouTube video the next day entitled "Addressing False Allegations." In the video, Gomez states,
"I unequivocally deny the allegations that I sexually assaulted Jack Wright."
She went on to say that,
"I am not making an apology video, this is more of a statement."
And while all of this went back and forth, another friend of Jack Wright's, Lachlan Hanneman, posted and then deleted a TikTok that supposedly showed footage of Gomez groping and kissing an unconscious Wright. This was the final nail in the coffin. Lachlan went on to explain that Sienna was groping and kissing Wright while he was passed out at a party, and when he tried to pull her off of him, she started justifying her actions. And of course, Sienna wasn't going to take this one sitting down. She responded and said that the footage was taken way out of context, and that Jack had actually fallen asleep after kissing her, instead of being unconscious while she was kissing him. And while that seemed to be the end of the drama for a while, since both Sienna and Jack stopped posting about it on social media, with Sienna going on a break, it looks like she's actually back and ready to start telling her story. Sienna made her comeback with a documentary-style video where she talks about what she has learned after a month away. "I decided to take a month off of social media because of all the negativity surrounding my platform," said Sienna. Her comeback statement basically said that she'll be concentrating more on her work from now on. "My purpose in life is to create," she explained.
"My purpose in this life is to create. And whether that's silly TikTok dances or showing unedited photos of myself, creating and inspiring is what fulfills me."
At the end of the video, Sienna thanks her, quote, "family, friends, partnerships, and sponsors," before performing a dance to Sam Smith's Young. Now, after that happened, people were not happy about Sienna coming back so soon after being outed as an abuser. Not Sienna Mae randomly coming back to the internet a month later with some random dance. "Girl, we ain't forgotten what happened," said a user on Twitter, and tons of others seemed to agree. People also started calling her out for the song that she was dancing to, Sam Smith's Young, which Sienna mentioned was a song that inspired her. The lyrics in the song say, "I did nothing wrong, I'm young," as Sienna dances, which people don't seem to like at all. The popular consensus is definitely against her. Sienna hasn't responded back to any of the backlash since then. What do you think of this whole drama? Do you think fans will accept Sienna eventually, or has her career been ruined for good? Let us know in the comments below.